Okay, the very last two things before we dive into programming. I know you guys are eager, right? So remember, our client, Hogwarts Magical School, only demands a backend. In other words, we only need to provide those REST APIs. So their front end can invoke those APIs. But then how do we test our APIs? How do we test it without a front end? Because there's no HTML page. You cannot see them. You cannot see a list of artifacts or a list of wizards or a list of users on the front page, right? Up until now, we have been using browsers to test APIs. If you remember the projects you have done before, you copy the endpoint, the API endpoint, to the address bar of Google Chrome or Firefox, and you press enter, then your browser will see the returned result in JSON format, right? You can also use a JSON formatter to format it, no problem. But how do we simulate a post, put, or delete request? Things in address bar is only HTTP GET. So you can only use browser to test GET API requests. We need a more professional tool for testing all kinds of backend APIs. And the answer is Postman. So we will use Postman in our development. Next is testing. As I said in the lecture note, unit test will be your best friend in future when you go to work. And in this demo, I will show you how to use JUnit, that's the unit test in Java, and Mockito along the way. JUnit test is a unit testing framework for Java programming language. And Mockito is a popular mock framework which can be used together with JUnit. Mockito allows you to create and configure mock objects. I will explain what is a mock object. Using Mockito greatly simplifies the development of tests for classes with external dependencies. Because when we do unit test, we do not want external dependencies to affect the testing quality or testing result of the current test. So that's why we're going to use mocks to simulate an external dependency. You will see the examples later on. Right now, everything sounds a little bit abstract and dry, but when I show examples, everything will be crystal clear.